to call to order the Tuesday, April 11th, 2023 South Yuba Lyndhurst special meeting work session for the Board of Education. Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. We love when we have company.
Yeah, so nice.
May we get a roll call, Mr. Treasurer?
We just promoted you.
Mrs. Jones,
Here.
Ms. King,
Here.
Mrs. Ryan.
Here.
So we do not have Miss Lee in attendance. She is on an excused absence. If she's listening, happy birthday, Miss Lee. Everybody say it. Happy birthday, Miss Lee. Ms. Falkenberg should be walking in a moment, but we can go ahead and get started. It is 5:31, I believe, when I first called to order. And we can go ahead with your discussion item.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. Before we bring up a very special guest this evening. We've talked about therapy dogs and service dogs, and there is a difference. What we're seeing actually, therapy dogs in a lot of different organizations, and even most recently in school districts with regards to students and staff, especially post-COVID. And so one of the things we are reviewing is our board policy with regards to having a therapy dog be involved in our school district with our children, with our staff on a regular basis. So we currently don't have a policy on that, and I'm currently reviewing it. I have met with Ms. Artino, one of our school counselors, on several occasions, and I've met her beautiful dog, Sunny, who got very big since the last time that I saw. And I thought, what better way maybe to introduce, all that a therapy dog can do for children and staff. And she said that she would also bring him to the meeting. So this is actually the first dog that I've had at a meeting at 14 years as a superintendent. So I'm excited, but what better way to talk about it than to really kind of see. And so I'd like to introduce Mrs. Lisa Artino, one of our school counselors.
Hi, Sonny.
Some of you have seen Sunny before. She's a legacy baby. She was about 2 months old then, and she has grown. And we've been doing a lot of training since the idea that I first was talking to Dr. Reed about. Why can't we have a therapy dog here to help our children? And the research about therapy dogs and just even the lowering of stress. And so many social emotional benefits. And
Oh,
so
this helps our streamers listening.
that was a big reason why we did get Sunny, because we do have 2 Cavalier King Charles. So these 2 breeds of dogs need a lot of attention, but they're the best ever. I've been training with Sunny for about since we got her in August, and so she's been in training yesterday. You'll be happy to know she did pass her portion. Well, not yet, we have to be certified, but she was able to walk through rows of hot dogs without eating them. We were working on that yesterday. So when she's a year old, probably, let's see, she's almost 10 months, so in a little bit, she'll be able to take the to get certified as a therapy dog through Therapy Dog International, which is an organization that certifies most of a lot of the dogs, many of the dogs that I have met in this area, because Sunny can do, she can go in and do hospitals and work in hospitals. Okay, we can go to the next slide. So this is a baby doll.
Yes.
And, one thing that really holds true is that, Sunny has come to, several staff outings, and every single, staff member has said, we need her for us. Like, can you work her into the plan? I said, she is absolutely gonna be in the plan for the adults. So, this was a SEL day. Actually, Sunny had just come to us the day before, and she just had a super temperament. She was just very calm and just hanging out when we were doing something, so, okay, that was great. So, you can see my two Cavalier King Charles, and so she easily just filtered right into our home. And my, the one Cavalier in the front is Bella, she's 11, she's interested, but then she's like, I could do without. And then the one in the middle is 5, and she and Sunny are like thick as thieves, so, there's Sunny at, her temperament, as Nancy indicated, she's born comfort, support, love others. On the right hand, very interesting, on the right hand side, I think one other thing that really made her easy to train beyond her temperament is that my husband has been taking her to work with him every day since we got her.
Oh, wow.
So she's been going into the office, she's been around people, so it's important that, she can avoid distractions and that she's focused on me and all those things, so that has been a huge help, so. Next slide, please. I just put this in there, the best therapist is really important. Yesterday was National Hug Your Dog Day. I don't know if you knew that, I thought that would have been today. So we can go to the next slide. Oh, this is my favorite part. If you can, wait,
Oh, it
you're
did.
gonna click on, I thought there was a little click to make the song. Is there a little?
I didn't see it either.
I don't see it, okay.
Aw, I love
Let's
that
see.
song. I always
This
love
was
that
again
song.
the idea. You can hear this blasting through the PA right now in the morning. And kids would know Sonny's in the building. So they do.
Cool, I love it.
I just wrote that. I thought that was so cute. And Dr. Reed was looking at me like, what are you doing? I'm pulling out all my props. So, but some of the therapy dog answering sessions were for obviously reading and writing support buddy, because obviously Sunny will listen and without hesitation, without judgment, and be a good person for students to read to. Loyal companion, friendship for those that have anxiety, engaged support. This building I went to, they have a grooming station for their therapy dog in the building. It's real cute, so the kids can work on that. Special education units. Increase in attendance. I was
Pulling out
some
all
of
the
my
stops.
research showed one of the dogs that I was looking at was named Winnie, and they called it Winnie Wednesdays.
It's one of our team.
And they realized that on Wednesdays, their attendance went up when they saw that Winnie was gonna be in the building. So these are just so many ideas and things we can do, or we can, to put a team together to help us figure out how we want to get everything started. And incentive breaks with Sunny, because you could see she was really able to play, let the kids be with her, but then again, she was sitting there and not distracted to go to them. You know what I mean? She was really still, I had her stay, and that's her spot, and she was just doing what she needed to do. So again, we can turn the page, please.
We did. Yeah, he did.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, hi.
So again, right now, I-6 testing, stress release. Catherine, I think is here with me at high school. They take that therapy dog in around high school for stress relief in the morning before all of these high-stakes tests and all this anxiety around testing that we have for our students. She can obviously participate in school council lessons, socialization, response interventions, students in crisis, the consciousness of connection, relationships, belonging, and I can see Sunny right now in a safe
I didn't see the one
Oh, okay.
that you said, I don't think there were any more slides, and I didn't think to see it either.
Okay, is it Coco?
Not with the link that you sent me, sorry. But I may have a hard copy of Coco, yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
And you know what, I just printed
Coco, while we're looking for that, it just so happens, Coco is at the therapy dog at the school that my grandchildren go to in Brecksville, Broadview Heights. And so Carmina and Rocco talk about their dog that they have there in Brecksville, Broadview Heights. And it is a different type of dog. I think it was a,
chocolate lab.
yes, it's
So
a
this is
chocolate.
Coco, so I'm sorry if everyone can see, this is Coco. And, I went and visited, her there, and actually, Coco was, purchased with, safety and security money from COVID. And then Coco actually belongs to the district, but one of the assistant principals and counselors, they kind of share Coco. And Coco lives with them, they told me it's kind of like co-parenting with Coco. And, so from the slide you can see here, children are always involved in writing, these are all the Coco, like letters, thank you letters, can you come back to our classroom? And really, using language arts process to write to Coco, write back. And there was like paragraphs, even in the office, there was like a paragraph, you know, when they were writing in the setting of paragraphs and letters to Coco. So,
Nice.
let's see what I have. Oh, so these are some of the procedures. You can't really see her, but here's Coco with her leash on, and she's 1 year old. Therapy dogs are always led on a leash by their handlers only. So these are everything I learned. I'm just sharing with you right now. Spot is the position, like this is Spot right here, and if I walked away, she would know this is my Spot right here, and she's to stay there until I call her out of Spot. And so she would definitely be in the building. Now Coco has her own little area where she sleeps in the counselor or AP office. Important thing is that she wears an e-collar, and Sunny has an e-collar on also. It's just a training tool, and once they're trained, they won't need that e-collar. She has a couple different collars on, and it's very easily explained to the students. She'll, like I said, she'll have more decorative things once we get going. And now, here is what I mean. This is what she sleeps in. So at the Coco, this is where she is in the office. And when they need to go into the cafeteria, they will walk in the cafeteria, they will walk in the halls, they do cafeteria duty, they do different things to feed the students. But one of the most important things is, that I really like, is that students come to Coco. So it's not like I'm gonna be in the building walking Sunny up to everybody, how are, you know what I mean? So students come to Coco and will be to Sunny, and they are encouraged to, they all know the procedures. We would have a visual schedule of how we do things, and they are petting from the collar back down, and they know what to do, and they, of course, as their parents would say, am I allowed to pet, you know what I mean, and then they pet from the collar down.
And Ms. Artino, one of the questions I had was, what about children? First of all, there might be some children that are a little uncertain. There also might be some children that may have some allergies as well. So I was wondering, how do they handle that, Coco, in their building?
Okay. So, this is what I was sharing, and maybe I can pass these around after. This is just children that I observed petting Coco, stocking and petting her from the collar back. And this is the grooming
Oh, that's so
station,
cute.
and I'll be right on that picture about what to do if children have allergies or they are nervous about dogs. So that's the grooming station. It's really good. So, very easily handled. Students that have any type of allergy, in the final forms that parents complete in the beginning of the year, that is where they would put that their dog has, or they have an allergy to dogs. And then we would know who those children are. And so what we would do at the beginning of the year would be to compile a list of those students that have an allergy, or those students who are afraid, or maybe afraid of a dog. And if you can't really see it here, but there is a paw print that is on the door. That's a paw print there. It's a paw sticker which indicates do not go in with Coco or Sunny, that there's allergies or fear of dog. And so that is why, so
Wait.
sticker on a door?
Yeah,
So
like,
the
Like
other
as you
thing-
go to a
yeah, I'm
door?
sorry,
yeah,
I don't know
outside,
what that-
outside
No,
the door.
that's fine. I just didn't clarify if that
just
was in
kinda-
the section.
Print,
Yeah.
Okay, on the door, okay.
so that I would know, and nobody else knows what that means, but I would know that there's somebody in that room that has an allergy or is afraid of dogs. So
Kinda how they
we
do with
would
peanut
not go
allergies.
in, we would know not to go in. Now, that doesn't mean that we wouldn't see, that we wouldn't see, that we wouldn't see the student in the lunchroom or somewhere else. The point is again, that the students come up to us, so that student wouldn't be in a position where they had to be face to face with an animal or whatnot that they're afraid of. So, this got me thinking, and
Wait till you see this.
I have, this is actually little Ricky, but he's gonna
Little Ricky.
give up his name to be little Sonny. So, this actually is, a breeding little puppy. So, he goes up and down. Has anybody seen these?
Yes.
Okay, well, this is the other option, because if I'm in a classroom where somebody might be afraid, or I'm in a classroom where somebody has allergies, so Sonny can never come in my room, and I'm 8 years old, that might make me a little bit aggravated, or, right? And we don't want the students to be feeling any kind of way about their allergy or any type of, disability or whatnot. So they would have time, little Sonny could be in their classroom, and I will pass little Sonny around.
It does move and breathe.
I can hear it.
Comes with her carrier,
A little carrier.
and
How cute.
I know, Sonny, I know you really want this. So, and there is pretend food,
Oh my gosh, look how cute.
pretend food, not for you, baby. Pretend food, a little toy, and a brush. And let me tell you, hi honey, when I was school counselor, children would come in my office and I had to buy 2 of these, one for Roland and one for Adrian, because they would come in and they'd go right to it. So they loved it so much that I had to buy one for my other building. So I'll pass it around, you can see how kids would, pass little Ricky around over here too. I called it little Ricky because I bought it for my son after we had a golden retriever,
Aw.
and he passed away, and I was so heartbroken that I was never getting another dog again. Can you sit, baby? So, sit down. So, this helped for a while, for us, but then we did end up getting so I will stay, so that's why I pass that around.
Oh my gosh, that's
So, a few things as we wrap up and get to our next presentation. I think, the thing is, having a board policy is one thing. That's something that's, as a superintendent, that I'll be recommending. But I've asked for the assistance of, there's a lot of procedures, notification, forms to fill out. Ms. Thompson has volunteered to assist me with that. And Amanda Morris, because we want to make sure the question is how do we notify parents? Obviously, at the beginning of the year, if somebody becomes certified, we really want to be able to communicate that with folks. So it's just not like, hey, the dogs get to show up one day. We want to make sure that we're doing that appropriately. And I thought this evening would be, we want to have that in place for next school year, but I thought this evening would be a good opportunity to introduce the idea to the board, as well as to our families in the district.
So when you talk about handling, no one else is allowed to hold the leash and handle, Sonny?
Because she has been trained to look to me, so when I walk her and she's in heel position,
Mm-hmm.
so she's taught to look at me for direction and wherever we're walking or
Okay.
whatever we're doing. So a student, she wouldn't have that same relationship with, so there's one handler.
Okay.
And other students can, they would not be able to take her anywhere
And
else.
walk her around.
That's
And
important.
then if you have a student in crisis, and Sonny is brought to that student, tell me a little bit about that. Does she feel the energy and almost kind of lays on the, how does that look? What is that?
So, Sunny is her temperament is so calm and so caring and so loving, that what I would do is what I would do just as if I was with that student, with Schubert, that I have my other puppet, or just by myself and just talking to the student, talking the student down. And when I even was just using little Ricky, it was the same thing, just talking about what's happening, what's going on, and the cuddling and the love, and she would just sit there. And you just
That's
cuddle
neat.
and love, and it's just that loyal companionship,
Okay.
and it just brings the anxiety.
All the way down.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Little.
I'm
So-
gonna start calling it Little Sunny.
Yeah.
Two quick points. Sunny, of course, would have her own Instagram. And Coco has her own Twitter over in the other building. And I just found today, there's another book, there's books on having therapy dogs in your classrooms and things. And one was just, Miss Marshall's gonna love this. It's called Macy May and Her Sunny Day. It's a book, and you make sunny day cards of kindness. So how cool is that?
So
It
cute.
just came out March 2023, so lots of fun things, and if you have any questions, just let me know. But, I mean, I won't walk around over here, but I just wanna let you know that,
So-
that's what we're thinking, if you have any questions.
First of all, let's thank our guests, Mrs. Artino and Sonny. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time, and stay tuned as we move through this process. And pretty excited about it, but just want to make sure we're thorough, and I appreciate you taking it on. Thank you, Mrs. Artino. Thank you. As we transition into our next presentation, this year we talked about highlighting the wonderful work of our schools and our teachers, our children, and our administration. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce Mr. Ken Lasky, who is the principal of Adrian Elementary School. For those of you not familiar, it is a K-3 building in our district, and he has some lovely guests this evening. So if you want, Mr. Lasky, you can move the mic back if you want by where the X is, and introduce folks. So let's hear it from Mr. Lasky. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Reed. Thank you, board members, guests, and parents. Thank you so much for joining us today. As Dr. Reed said, I am Ken Lasky, and I am the proud principal of Adrian Elementary. Today, I am joined by 18 outstanding Adrian students. They're going to share a little bit about coding and what they are doing to help program Ozobots in STEM Lab with Mr. Botar. Ozobots are the creation, and we're very, very fortunate to have them. There was a grant written by Mr. Ron Johnson that provided the Ozobots to the different schools under the leadership of Ryan Morton, and STEM Lab teacher Mr. Botar has taken it upon himself to kind of work with the students and teach them some basic programming skills to work with the Ozobots today. One of the things that Mr. Botar believes very strongly in is that I teach, you teach, we teach. So board members, be prepared to listen carefully, because I think some of our students are going to put you on the spot and have to teach. As we proceed, what I would like to do is, boys and girls, if you could please come over one at a time in a single file line. Introduce yourself and what grade level you are.
My name is Fiona Snook, and I am in grade 2. My name is Casey Pryor, and I'm in grade 2. I'm Ariana, and I'm in grade 2. My name is Naomi, and I'm in grade 3. My name is Savannah, and I'm in grade kindergarten. My name is Savannah, and I'm in kindergarten also.
Okay.
My name is Caleb, and I'm in Dorothy.
Okay.
My name is Kaden, and I'm in kindergarten as well. My name is Braylon, and I'm in first grade. My name is Jaden, and I'm in first grade. My name is Carter, and I'm in first grade. My name is Barbara, and I'm in Dorothy.
Mr. Lasky, might have to help.
My name is Michael, and I'm in third grade.
Oh, she's little.
My name is Haley, and I'm in first grade.
Oh, look at these little kids.
Here he goes.
He said, I'm good.
Sisters, okay, come help. Help me introduce your brother.
This is Anthony, and I'm in kindergarten.
The big sister.
I'm Lexington, and I'm in kindergarten. My name is London, and I'm in kindergarten.
Oh, we got all
My
ages.
name is Anaya, and I'm in third grade.
Great job. Before I turn it over to Mr. Bochar, I want to thank all the parents for joining us. So boys and girls, let's congratulate our parents for bringing us. With that said, it is my pleasure to introduce our STEM lab teacher over at Avian, Mr. John Bochar.
Yay, let's vote.
Thank you, Mr. Lasky, and thank you, members of Board of Education and members of the administration team for being here, and most of all, thank you for wonderful parents and family and friends who have joined us. We really appreciate it.
All right.
As we were waiting for our turn, I was thinking of America's Funniest Home Videos. What always wins? Pets and children. So I thought, wow, we've got to step up here because we've got a challenging competitor, but we'll settle for a tie. So that's what we'll do. So we have been working with through the wonderful grant that has provided us these little robots that we call, what do we call it? And Evo is the name that we give to these little robots. They work through coding and a very special way of coding. What do we use to make Evo go? How do we give them instructions? Everybody.
I want to use like colors, and when you don't know, we use like the red and like colors, the letters, so we can know which color it is.
Excellent.
All right,
So-
tell them.
So that's exactly right. We use markers. So these robots are line following robots. They'll follow a line until they get an instruction. The instruction is the coding. So the coding, we have a poster over there. It's just to give you an idea of how many different codes there are and code combinations. They're coded for speed, for special moves. Yeah. So you're going to get to try this out because Benjamin Franklin said, if you tell me, I might forget. If you teach me, I may remember. But if you involve me, I will learn. So, I want you to learn. We want you to learn. And so we're going to involve you. And my student teachers here are going to pass out some papers and some supplies. They're going to show you how to use the markers, because there is a particular way to do this, to make the codes on the papers, and then we'll pass out some papers for you to do, and then we'll pass out the robots, and they'll show you how to turn them on, where to put them, right? We got this? We got it. So, again, thank you for coming out on such a beautiful day. Appreciate your support as always, and let's have some fun.
All right. Thank you.
Lexington, I want you on my team.
No, I already called. I called him a minute
Right
ago.
over here, my guy.
The first thing you're getting is just a diagram of the ozone lot of Evo, and to explain all the different parts. There will not be a quiz, so you don't have to worry. Just to show you all. This is a machine. This is a very intricate.
We'll take one for him.
Every day and stuff.
Thank you.
Every day and a purpose.
The right one on my team.
Thank you. Oops.
Sandra's just a little competitive.
I'm gonna need my glasses.
So it rolls with the wheels.
Yeah. Well, basically,
Can we have one too? Yeah.
Oh.
it follows the line.
Thank you.
Oh, so when you put the line down, then the wheels roll and follows the line.
Thank
you.
Exactly. Now you can
Thank you.
Yes, you may.
So, just right in the circle.
Kind of nervous.
You wanna take a picture?
This was
Look, they looking at
the
you.
line. And this was the
She
line.
did what she wants.
And then Evil would try to.
She's the
go
board
over,
president.
Okay.
But he will use his wills. But sometimes he won't because he needs this circle to make him read.
Are you, team, are you a little nervous?
I'm very nervous.
I'm watching.
Oh, they move like straight.
Yeah, in a private session.
She's getting a private lesson.
He's telling it all.
That's us, that's us, that's us.
Wipe your hand, wipe your hand.
London, Haley, Braylon, Casey, Michael, and Naomi. Wow, they must need a lot of help. Go over to that table. Go over to that table, and you're going to help them.
Okay. All of us.
If I say your name now, you're gonna go over to the left table.
Do you want to come around this way?
So, Michael, Naomi, Casey, Haley, Braylon, London, and Lexington.
Come on
Head
here.
over to this.
You're not leaving me.
Say that name again.
I already got him. He's okay over here.
Forget that.
No, no. Oh, no.
There's always one student.
Anaya, Yoda, Harley, Liana, Savannah, Hannah. And over to the right table.
You want to come closer?
Ariana, Jaden.
Sure?
All right. I've never done this before, so I'm a little nervous. So do you think you can show me? All right, because I don't know what to do yet. Do you have to wait for directions? Okay. Let's wait. Okay. You have room for another one?
Okay.
Okay. So, yep, you get closer.
So many papers.
All right. You get the foot out. There you go. All right. So I'm trying to make room.
So
All right.
what do I do? Just in the little.
So we have to.
I thought those shoes were
All right. What do I have to do here? Okay. Is there? Oh, does he get in the coding? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, we have to draw on that, right? Oh.
So we don't do anything in here.
Oh, I see.
So where's the code?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha. Oh my goodness. And what's this? What's this? That's the, is that the top?
Yeah, the top.
And then that's going to be the back. And then,
Proximity
oh
sensors.
my goodness. I feel a little
That's the
nervous.
back of the robot. So if
This
he's
is my
rolling
first
down the hall
time.
Like this, that's the back.
So,
Okay.
okay. I said I'm a little nervous. This is my first time.
So this is this. With the dome.
Okay. Tell me, here's the marker.
The antenna.
Okay, we got more markers.
And then the body
Okay.
bag.
You need blue? Okay.
Show Dr. Reed how
Wait,
this
she
is
needs
done.
blue? Okay, so she needs blue. And then what, well, you could try one too. We got two different ones.
So is that red, green? So we need those colors.
You stole my red.
Okay.
Because I'm holding the race.
Okay. This is what you guys
Got
have.
red, okay.
What color do we need next?
All right. And then what else? So how do you know what color to put? Are you just kind of picking it?
Okay.
Oh.
yeah,
All right. So can is there a black anywhere that I can do?
Yes.
Oh, wait. Oh, I'm sorry. How about she gave me blue instead? Where should I do blue?
For fast, blue right after.
Do you want me to just do one? Do I just do one?
Teach people how to do things.
Like that?
Okay.
All right. You want to try one too? Where else do we do it?
So we need to color this first. Let me go.
Oh, the whole thing?
Should I get a red and a green?
Gotcha.
The middle one is black.
Oh, the middle one's black? Okay. So I'll get the black for us.
We can only get a green and
Only a green and a blue.
And I'll switch you.
She does, 'cause they ain't give us
Here. Here's black. Where do we want to put the black? Okay. Cool. I'm glad you're here reading that because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. All
Okay.
right. What do we need? What we got next?
Do I color everywhere where it's an R color red?
Okay. What do we want to do here?
I'll do the green and red. How's that?
Okay.
And I color it in one circle? So can I go all the way
I
down?
know.
Any more blue? Any blue there?
right is to do these first.
That's okay.
If these were, if you
I have green too. Why don't you get, can I have black? Okay, so.
Okay, but I have to share the marker with somebody.
that'd
So
be
can I
nice.
just
We're
color
gonna
all the
give
reds
it
and then give it back?
Oh,
Okay,
yes,
so I'll
we'll
do
trade
that.
you. There you go. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, there's top. So here, I'll do one black. Is that good?
Oh my Lance, what am I gonna do?
It's the same person still the green.
I know. But that's okay, because we're being
Do you need
We need
all about
So
teamwork.
I can color them already and then give it back to them.
What else do you need?
Okay, I need to start right here. So do I do blue first?
What you need?
Oh, really?
And go ahead. Am I supposed to do it? Or you color? You okay with no? Okay, and now I need green. So we have teacher. You the So now I need green.
It's blue, green at the end.
All right, I'll switch you.
Now
And
they
we need
took
black
this.
here.
What am I going
Green
to
right
do?
there. Someone
Okay.
using it.
Can I do it?
I'm gonna leave you a robot and show her how to turn it on, okay?
All right, you got the blues. Go ahead. Here's red.
We're getting close.
We have the first one done.
All right, so I color this one green, right?
Okay, oh my gosh. All right, are you ready?
Okay, and then what do I do?
Wait. You know what I gotta find? Where is my phone?
So what about green? Can I do green on
Take a picture of this. Oh, here, wait. All right, hold on.
Do I still have to go where it goes?
There you go. All right, so what do we gotta do?
Oh, my lands.
Okay.
I'm gonna do the black. I think we're being too generous.
Okay, so what do I do next?
Okay.
One line done. What happens now?
Look up.
So what did we just program him to do?
All right. So where do we have to go with this?
What does this mean though?
This is colors. Then you would do the move. You're not supposed to know.
Okay.
So I don't put like circle. He's moving in a circle. That tells him that. So you put this in here. Where do you put the numbers, the colors? Where do you put it?
It should
Maybe
follow.
borrow your blue.
Like where do I put this in?
Oh, you're right.
That's here, you think?
This is code, and you do like secret lines, like it's the gold
Right here.
Okay.
and it's the Evo. Who's giving us?
So like you take them and you put them right here, and then he follows the line.
Oh wait. Now what do we have to do? We got a line here, right?
Black and then he finished that one.
Ah, there you go. Okay, let's calibrate.
I gotta read that.
So
We did the first line.
I got it. And what do we need to do here? Oh wait, let's watch this and then we're gonna finish this
I
one.
need that. Or else he's
Okay.
So close.
Did you see it? Look at it go! I did.
Oh, we got it, Lexington. He gave it to us.
You know what? Now, all right. How can I help here? Do you know what we need here?
He's moving.
A red one? A white?
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
Green, black.
Okay.
Okay, you
Keep
got
it going. You do the next. And then what do we need next?
So this is
We need black. Wait.
The
Someone.
box is over there.
Oh, so that told him to go slow.
Oh, okay.
You wanna do it?
Yeah, yes.
And we're gonna do this one over here. All right. Do we want to do this one? Or are we done?
So that told
So
him
does
to
it
All right. Tell me where it goes
have to
next.
follow the black lines, right? You may. Are we ready? Okay, so nice. Okay, now what?
Uh-oh.
So when he goes here, he should turn around.
We need the cap.
Oh, we have. Here, I got it. All right, we're almost done. Thank goodness we have you because I don't even know what I'm reading here.
Oh.
So we want to do that
What
one.
I go over there on the chart?
What are they gonna do?
Turn around.
And then it turns around.
So if I go over there and look at it now, it'll say turn around.
Do I have to?
So we can write it, right? So this one means turn around. So do we write turn around right there?
Oh my goodness, it keeps
We were kind of sharing together. Yeah.
Show your adult how to turn it on.
Do you want to help color that in?
No, I want to see what this one says. I want to see it.
Here, she's.
Slow.
All right, come on in here. We'll get you in between. All right, so what we got left?
I want to know what this one is.
Yes. It's so
Blue,
cool.
black, blue.
Oh, you got another one?
No, the blue, black, red.
So we'll do
That's the same thing.
Blue. And then who's got black? Black. Thank goodness they're there. They're helping me read this.
we do this one or slow?
No, it's so good.
Pick them up and put them here.
They got more eyes than I do. Wait. I know. All right, let's see.
How did he read
Oh, we
that?
almost ready. Okay, do we have to calibrate it again?
Now it's going green. You have to hold down the red until it starts to
Wait, I'm gonna.
It's not that.
Okay.
So,
right,
so if we
tell me when
color
you're
that
ready.
red, it's not going to do something
All
different.
of
Okay, wait, you ready?
Okay.
Okay.
So now, this is kind of hard. All right, so I have to remember what these mean. So this meant
Actually, over here it's
Oh, this one's, oh, got it.
But you have to
So
It's
big
not
black
mine right
blue.
here.
Where's the wind coming
But he
from?
stopped.
Now we have to get to the next song.
Oh, and it went fast. Why did it go fast?
Black blue.
Because it's a booster.
So it's a fast?
No.
Because that's what that said. Oh my god. Can I try? Okay.
It might be the color.
Oh, okay, here it goes. Then it's going to go fast.
So let's put him here and see if he does something different now that it's
All right, high five. Thank you. That was fun. Thank you. Oh my goodness.
Oh, if I want to turn around, it goes straight.
It did. I like. Why does the colors do that though? Do you know why they have different colors?
It adds color
Wow, that's really cool. Oh my goodness.
You can put it on your jacket.
Okay, so put him here and
Yeah.
let's
Oh,
see
look
if he
at
does
that.
something
Look at
different
that.
down here.
Can I use it right here?
Wait, try it.
Let's see.
And then he told me I have to write
Oh, you
what
have to do that
he's
way?
doing when he crosses. So if I go over there, does this code say
All right,
speed up?
then,
Okay. You like that?
but I don't want
Let's see
to.
if it makes. Let's see if it makes my necklace look different. Like not too a little bit. Yeah.
It looks like
I'm going to go right.
That is so cool. And it'll just keep going, huh?
It is blue, red, green. Okay.
Try this one.
Let's try it over here.
This is how you turn
If
it
it goes straight, will it explode?
Wait, I gotta get my glasses. I can't see.
This is how you turn it
Oh,
on.
I gotcha. Oh, you're right. Now it says a speaker. Can it talk or like make noises?
Well, yeah, you can make noise.
Make noises?
And this is the button. We didn't take the video that one. No, that's the off button.
Oh, there's the wheels.
And
then- Okay, yeah, it says speaker on the side though. Let's see. Maybe that's where it makes. No, yeah, it makes the number.
This is where the makes
For where?
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Yeah, you talk.
Do you like this a lot? I've never. Oh my goodness, I've never did this before. That's fantastic.
This is how you turn it on.
Yeah. Oh well. Should we have? Maybe we probably have to give it back, huh?
Yeah.
They showed me everything. Oh my goodness, they're awesome.
Wait, so is this win, exit, play, green, blue here? Right with green.
And I loved how they were reading the code to me because I got confused, and they tell me that this makes it go fast. The certain coding. That's if I need to talk, and so they can hear me. What do you need? Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness. Should we go around and see what other people are doing?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You can go ahead and look at some of the other robots.
Blue.
How can I not? How can I do better?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you trying on yours again? Let's see if it
Yeah,
wiggles
we're
in
not.
So I want to see this one. Let's put him right here, and I want to see what this tells me to do.
Wiggle.
On the bottom, can you start him right here? Okay, so. Okay, nice little move.
Hi.
So now whatever it does now, you might want to put there.
So this is spin around.
It's oftentimes.
No, there's the wiggle.
He kind of. Okay.
Oh, there's another wiggle.
We do zigzag.
I wonder what tells it to do the backwards
Now we
wiggle.
can just turn it around.
Oh, we didn't color that. That's weird.
That would have been a U-turn.
And then it says,
Here we go.
this is a backwards wiggler.
You like it?
Is it on?
This is pretty cool.
So just set it, Lexington, just set it going that way so it does a U-turn.
So he about to hit a zigzag here.
They did a fantastic
Okay.
job. There, wiggle.
That is crazy because when these weren't colored,
Now
he didn't
look.
turn around.
Look what he do now.
Okay. So this is reverse.
To that little thing.
We're stumped.
I like you.
Look at this.
That
We don't have to
he's
do
spinning
it.
around because
Great
spin around
move.
is right here.
Very nice.
Wiggle like that. Wiggle, wiggle.
Let's see how, I'm gonna see how they did over here.
Jumps on your nose.
So
He told me he the boss. He's teaching me how to do it.
Holly, look. Turn it this way.
Is she a good student for you?
They were a good teacher.
Make sure you see the colors.
All right, so let's start him. Come on, Evo. Let's go. Here we go.
I like that. It was so much.
Get stem last.
That's pretty cool.
This one says, let me make something.
Is that the big circle?
Go slow to get into bed. Okay, red, black, red.
Put it on. The lights on it.
That's pretty cool. He thought I ain't remember who he was. I said, what
Right. So it's red.
I like the lights.
Slow is red, black, red.
There's a little Donald Duck still on. This is cool. So the black tools are the dry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher. I don't know you.
How do you turn them on? Oh, his
Wait, I gotta do this.
Got it? Thank you.
Let me see the power. Where's the power at? Oh, it's right there on the side.
You got some here?
You're the best. All right. Do we keep these?
Am I taking your pen?
So do I have to turn it in the box?
Yes. Take care of that
You want
robot.
to do it or you want me to do it?
Mr. Marshall said now, you all see we need
No, but it's
blue
all-
markers and pencil boxes now.
So what do I do?
You're fine. Uh-huh.
So put them here.
It was fun.
Yeah.
You don't get a chance to have fun at one of these.
And to get to see a few of the kids that I'm familiar
Thanks,
with.
guys.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm hurt that you did not.
She was like, let me stay. I had to take my chance.
I'm back to the parents and students. I have to say, this has been more that we've had, and it's because of you students and parents and staff that's here this evening. So, let's have another round of applause for that. So, you might not think this is a typical board meeting, but what better way to showcase the fine talents of our students and our teachers who provide the learning every day, and of course, parents who couldn't do without you, and the report. So again, next week, we have our regular board meeting, which is a little bit more standard, but what we're trying to do with the work session is really make what happens in our classroom come alive. And the kids were great because I couldn't even read the paper that they were looking at. You know, I took coding from, so we learned from our children as well. So Mr. Glansky, thank you. Mr. Botar, I think we have a few other teachers here this evening. Thank you very much for coming out. Sarah, Ms. Cox, I thought I saw Bridget Allen here earlier. Parents, and of course, Ms. Artino, thank you. And Sunny, we'll look for that sunny day when you're joining us. And this evening, too, I wanted to also thank our students who are videotaping this. And we wanted to formally wish Charvel Zachariah, who moved on to a new position, I think with the federal bank. And we have this program the last 7 years. And this evening, I'd like to introduce Mr. James Cruz, who's here taping. And but what a way to introduce him. This is not exactly a typical meeting, so thank you, Mr. Cruz, for hunting with us this evening, because we were all over the place, so we appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Madam President, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Well, thank you all so much.
Thanks for having us.
You're welcome. I feel like I know how to be a student. He told me he was the boss, so he wants me around. But thank you all for taking time out of your evening to be here, because you could be a million other places, but you chose to bring your children here and showcase them. So we appreciate it greatly. You guys finish out the year with a bang and enjoy the summer that's coming up. So, may we get a motion to adjourn? So moved. So moved. It's 6:27 p.m. Thank you for joining us.